Hello! Welcome back to our chair.
Good Easter Monday afternoon, everyone. We're going to play.
I hope you've had a lot of chocolate.
Civilization.
We had a lot of chocolate first.
I haven't had any chocolate.
None at all.
I'm joined by Simon Clark.
Hello.
Dr. Simon Clark. Sorry.
Thank you. Have to mention it every time. It's my contract.
Professor Duncan Jones, honorary professor of cider at Bristol University.
I've got a BA in arts.
Oh yeah, of course you do.
Duncan Jones, BA.
B-A-D. And then Daltos, history teacher to the children. Dubious facts abound. He's here. And of course, RYTHIAN, lead professor of herring and other Swedish things.
Wait, what? No, not true.
I'm Mavin. What's his name?
I don't know.
Mabanza KONGO.
Mavamba Zinga.
I've got tundra everywhere. This is a disaster.
We can switch.
Sheep.
I'll take Scotland. If you want Dutch start, you can do polders, and I'll do Scotland.
Snotland. That is a pretty abysmal start.
Oh, it's okay.
No, I will play. You play as the Dutch.
Tundra's not that bad in Civ VI.
I'll take it. Look, come on. I want to build some golf courses in the snow.
No. I insist. I will dig my way out of this hole.
Okay. You dig your hole and you dig it. I'm gonna start in the old Dutch Polderville. Look at this. This is great. Poldertastic.
What the hell am I? It's a Mapuche. They're not the guys who dig through hills, through mountains. I don't know who these guys are.
Mount Scenery. There's a mount called Mount Scenery. Oh,
wow, that's inventive.
What an amazingly named volcano.
Mount Scenery.
Oh. So who are the Civs? You're all Scotland.
Yeah, I'm
obviously.
debating whether I should move again.
You're still moving?
I started down here, Lewis.
Don't fix that by moving halfway across the world.
Oh my god.
This is a great start. You're in a great place.
Right, what was it? I was gonna go Iron Bruce.
Iron Bruce.
Iron Bruce. I kind of don't know if there's any point in rebuilding it the same.
Well, you think improve it? Put a casino in there instead.
Yeah.
It's no longer history. It's just a replication of history.
Yeah, I don't like that. I guess but that happens often in these museums. I remember we went to the museum in LA near the tar pits, and it's it had all of the stuff out in the museum right next to the tar pits. Where they're like, yeah, we just dug it out of the tar pits, put it in this museum. No, they didn't. They dug it out of the tar pits, put it in a warehouse, and 3D printed replicas of everything, all the skulls, all the bones, everything.
Yeah.
And that's what's in the museum. There's not almost a single
They
genuine
found
thing.
500,000 wolf skulls, and then they're in the museum. What's the what? There's so many of them. Why not just put them in the museum?
They found 500,000. But yeah, it's like one tar pit. It's not like there's how many fucking wolves went
There was
into
a
that
fucking
tar pit?
lot of them.
It's 500,000 skulls.
500,000.
Anyway, I've complained about that before.
Christ almighty.
Look, there's a lot of wolves dying in those tar pits.
They're fucking diving in after each other.
I'll save you, brother.
You can build the entirety of Notre Dame out of the wolf skulls.
Somebody in chat, and I missed who it was, did raise a good point that this isn't the first time they've had to rebuild Notre Dame. A lot of the roof was 19th century.
I don't know. I just feel like if it's burned down, build it again, but new, and then that will become.
This is one of the
This
things
is the Star Wars Episode 8
them.
logic. Let the past die.
Well, no, but
Well, no, I don't say kill the past. I'm just saying why replicate it? You make a new story. Don't just copy an old one. That's I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but each time it's been rebuilt, they've taken inspiration from the past and then improved on it. I feel like that's what they're going to do this time. They're not going to rebuild it exactly the same.
I don't think they want to. Yeah, I don't think they want suggestions from random people on should they should rebuild the Notre Dame.
Well, do you know what? The billionaires can just do whatever they want to.
Whatever they wanted.
I sneezed. Like,
There's a lot of people out there who are pissed off at the billionaires for donating that much, especially because the Catholic
Jeff
Church
Bezos
has
should
that
just
much
make
money.
it into a big Amazon warehouse.
I agree with you,
yeah.
Doubters. Like, it is annoying that so as soon as Notre Dame burns down, there's 300 million euro available.
I don't agree with that. I think people can spend their money however the fuck they want. They're the billionaires. They want to rebuild Notre Dame, do it.
Yeah, no, I agree with that point. It is just I think it's a bit of it's quite indicative that that money wasn't available for a huge number of people who are still living in poverty, or I don't know, people in Flint, Michigan, who still don't have clean drinking water in America.
No one is saying that they have to or they're not allowed to spend their money on what they want. What people are saying is that wouldn't it be nice if all those people who are now rushing to defend and rebuild an old church could have spent some of that money or similar amounts of money to help the lives of people all over the world. It may be a very nice church.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
There's a lot of really nice people who can't drink in Flint,
Yeah.
you know?
I think that it used to be like a ruin that no one gave a shit about.
Really?
Until The Hunchback of Notre Dame, the book came out.
Yeah, the book was
And then
released to help raise
Really?
funds.
That kind of inspired people to like renovate it.
It is like the nicest church. Anyway, the other thing, I mean, honestly, you're right about stuff burning down. I was in Japan, and I don't know if you've ever heard about me tell stories about when I was in Japan, guys. And I went to all these like castles and stuff, and I found out like that they were all like replicas. None of them was even vaguely authentic. It turns out there's only like 4 actual authentic castles in the entirety of the place, because they've all just burned down because they were all made of wood, and they rebuild them out of wood. As a result, they just burn down again. It's like fucking just make it out of, I don't know, just put some fucking anti-burn on it or whatever. Like
Anti-burn.
What's that paint
Water?
stuff? No. What's that anti-flame retardant chemicals?
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Asbestos?
Yeah.
Come on. Asbestos,
Just
yeah.
make
Just put make it out everything out of asbestos, you idiot.
What could
Put
possibly
some
go wrong?
asbestos on it.
Oh god. Anyway, it's not a church; it's a cathedral. Sorry, guys. That's true. It is a cathedral. God, okay, I need to get quite high up. I need to do some culture to get to guilds. All right. I better not completely neglect culture again this game, like I did. Last time.
I died.
You died! I thought I'd left that as like a sitting duck. I was like, oh, fuck.
So did I.
Wow.
I was like, I can't possibly
I'll take
lose.
care. I guarantee you now there'll be another unit that spawns and
I
one
couldn't
shot
possibly lose that fight, and then I lost it. My God,
Did you get killed by?
just a barbarian that had like literally no
Had
health.
basically no help. Yeah, that's a restart right there. Oh, that's Mercury. I don't think I've seen Mercury before. That's cool.
Mercury.
It's near Venus.
Brilliant. It's near Venus. It's near Venus.
That's the level of like science officer on the Enterprise. What about this planet? It's near Venus. Thank you, Commander Duncan.
Oh, this is awful. I woke up with like 100-degree fever this morning,
Why are you always sick?
dying. Because you realize I have medical issues, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why?
That's why.
But why do you have medical issues?
I didn't choose it.
Start off.
Oh, I found a little fella, Midu. A little chappy. A little city, village, tribal town with the little huts.
Oh.
A fella, Midu. Oh
Little fella Madoo.
shit! Barb's literally somehow spawned. Oh, it was the end of the turn. Okay. Got an envoy out of it. That's weird.
Ooh.
Lots of barbs.
Got an envoy.
There's
out
all
of
this
a
amazing
king.
land north of my city, and the game chose to settle me in the tundra. No, I don't get it.
And I don't understand.
What is the difference between an envoy and an emissary? Because I was just
I
watching
think-
TNG where there was an episode called The Emissary, but I don't know what the difference is.
I think
I-
an
I
The
envoy.
emissary
don't
sticks
know.
around. and
My
the
guess is
envoy
that an
just delivers
emissary
a
has
message.
more power
What's the
than
difference between that and an ambassador?
One gives you Ferrero Rocher.
What's the
You
difference between
level 'em up.
ambassador and a spy?
An emissary turns into a.
Is this just going to be a sequence of things that are slightly different? What is the difference between a spy
yeah, it's
and
like
a
that.
president?
It's like that Wikipedia game where you start with something and then you got to get to like Hitler in like 10 clicks or something.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
you mean
the
the
fastest amount of
6
clicks,
degrees
yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
You click random article and then first to Hitler.
Yeah.
First Hitler wins. That was the end of World War II, I think.
Yeah.
The Russians won that game. Well, no, Hitler
Hitler
got to
won
Hitler
that game.
first. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can say what you like about Hitler, but he did kill Hitler.
Yeah.
Have you not heard that before? Oh, I've spotted spotted a blue and light blue, a blue and white border in the distance. It could be a city-state, but I don't think so. No, I think it's a player.
Oh, that looks like it might be me.
On the
Might be me.
Is it north?
River.
Oh no, it's not me. Yes, I'm on the river Forth. Yeah.
The Richmond.
the first
Oh
and
yeah, you
fourth.
found me.
You're over here, Deltos.
I like to imagine this is like a
Who's found me?
it's like a horror game. Lewis has found me.
Oh no!
Crouched up in the corner of a house. He comes in with his like mechanized infantry.
So I've got a lot of river, which is good. If I keep up building, so I can build stuff on rivers, gives me adjacency bonus, right? What if I build it on 2 rivers? Like
2 times the
My God!
2 different rivers? Does that count? I guess not. It would have told me, wouldn't it? Probably. I guess I want to just get writing. I'm about to meet another civilization. Let's get some meetings up on the go.
That's weird.
What?
Hitler killed a lot of people, right? And his Wikipedia article is huge. Like, why are we giving this guy this much attention?
Because he was an important historical figure. Like,
What
just
do you
because he was a bad,
mean?
No, we need to deplatform Hitler. I agree, Delta.
What the fuck is this?
just because he's a bad person
Way too
doesn't
much
mean
hate.
we should know about him.
Well, look, if someone kills a bunch of people, we don't say their name, right? Like a mass murderer. Why do we have a Wikipedia article on Hitler?
Because this was
Because
70
he's
years
basically
ago.
like single-handedly created the world we live in.
Not sure that's completely true. Like
Single-handedly.
I don't know. Like the world is so much different now because of the Second World War.
I'm not questioning that.
He's a very important historical figure.
Yeah, I had to admit, between streams, I thought I'd give a cheeky Google of like tips to get better at Civ.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second result was your video about it. And I was like, well, this is useless. If I'm getting advice from the guy who's going to beat the
Very
shit
out
out
of
of
date
me.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, also that too.
Oh, what happened? Did you just get attacked? Someone I think just lost a bloody
How can you tell?
Did you just get attacked by a barb worker?
I don't think you can get attacked by a worker.
Yeah.
Oh no, you see that? How close are you? Do I have to stream snipe?
No, you absolutely better not.
Oh, if we
Come
could
over
keep
there.
stream sniping on the minimum, please.
Don't even talk, Mr. King of Stream Snipe.
Since I started squad streaming, I just don't have time to stream snipe ever. I need to talk to my own chat in chat. I
And
need
when
to
you
look
switch
at my
point
own
of
stuff.
views, it changes your audio to unmute. I found. So then everyone can tell when you're stream sniping.
Exactly, yeah. So suddenly you just hear something on delay. It's like,
Oh,
no.
hang on a second.
Oh, you got that flipping thing. You
No,
snuck it
I
out.
worked to get it. It was the one who did all
You
the work.
deserve it. You deserve it.
Thank you.
I respect that.
Or did you rush out with the Great Baths or something?
No, he just took a barb camp.
Ah.
He just cheekily took a barb camp. Little
Right above my capital,
barb
and you're
boy.
right above my capital, and I see you're settling right there, and this is going to be a problem.
How? It's my lake. I need the polders around this lake. How else am I
Okay,
going to
fine.
get polders if I don't have any lakes? Huh?
You're
Good
right.
point.
I'm not sure what I was thinking.
I'm not going to go any further because you can. I saw those olives and I was like, oh, olives, but you can have those. I'm going to give you those olives.
Maybe. I'm not sure if I want to go that far west. There's like a lot of land over here. You guys know that, look in the bottom left near your map with that girl smiling with the number next to it. You can click on that and then turn on religious, diplomatic, domination, culture, and science victory and see where you're at.
Oh, that's cool.
Neat. See, concise UI.
Where is
This
this?
is my first time playing with this. Here, if you click on her portrait.
Oh, the nice lady.
The nice lady.
The smiling
We
girl.
currently have the most soldiers. You guys better bow
What?
down.
How is that possible? I've got an enormous army.
No, apparently you don't.
I've got a
It's about
slinger
quality, not quantity.
A slinger.
and a
Ooh.
warrior.
I had like 4 slingers. so-
What? Why?
And I was building archers. Because I was fighting barbs
Yeah,
most
fuck barbs.
I haven't found a natural wonder. That's what I really need to do.
Oh yeah, after you had your feet in the first one.
I need a natural.
Why
Wonderful
are you
natural
obsessed
wonder.
with feet?
he said he had a glorious arch or something.
Yeah. And why does your
Delicate
brain
art.
go
A
to
delicate
feet?
arch. Because
Why does your brain go to feet?
don't know. It's just the first.
It's your fetish.
It's my
You
thing. You
revealed
know?
yourself.
It's my thing. I freaking love feet.
I love feet.
I fucking love them.
It's like gold member, foot member. I love feet.
I don't really get the feet thing. Yeah.
Yeah, give me some good old-fashioned hentai. You know, just like something that
tentacles.
real men are into.
Hentai is
Good
just
old-
like really just like art of porn mostly.
art.
You know?
Hentai is art. RYTHIAN 2019.
Oh my god, RYTHIAN.
I'm out of this.
No, okay. My point being is that hentai on its own, it's just drawn porn. You know, like art. Again, trying to avoid the word art. But like
It's called hentai.
painted and drawn and designed porn. You know?
I know what to
So-
get you for your birthday.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, give me. Do you remember my running joke that the only thing I kickstart is like erotic porn games on Kickstarter? Well, there was a porn game that just hit $1 million recently on Kickstarter.
What?
So you know, I will see. Here's the thing, right? I always when people like I'm gonna install this like really in depth, like super deep,
Porn?
like porn mod in a game, right? So like in Skyrim or whatever. Not only can you do all the entire adventure, you can also go on this long sex adventure and build up brothels and have sex with 50 minutes. Like, is that really what we want? I feel like you're either in the mood for porn or you're in the mood for a game. I don't necessarily think you want to.
Oh,
mix
you can
the
easily
two
be in the
that
mood for
much.
both.
I'd like to
At
apologize
the
to my
same
mother
time,
who is watching the stream.
Over and over and over.
This is not the one.
She's seen it all, Simon. I made sure of that.
Oh my god.
Well, that's going in a Mad Cat compilation.
Nice. Dr. Simon Clark, please give me some words of wisdom encouragement while I'm revising for my
Maybe.
third-year exam in physics. This is from Samwise.
Oh, blimey. Did you? I loved solid state physics. That was
So he
fun.
said, did you ever have a module you despised during uni? Mine is solid state. Come on, just give him some, like...
The best advice I can give for people revising for uni exams is to do spaced repetition and keep a diary of when you have revised certain topics, and then you can come back to them a month later, a day later, a week later, and a month later. And by using a diary, you can keep track of when that is. Spaced repetition.
Discord crashed and I came back to space repetition instead of porn. What's happening? Why are we
Conversation's
talking
gone
about space
vastly
repetition?
downhill.
Where's the porn?
Or uphill.
So this was Samwise, was it 2450? So words of wisdom, may it be. And in terms of it's just remember that it's not just about working for as long as you can. It's also about working smart.
It's not just
It's
about
hard.
working the balls, it's also about working the shaft.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's the way to a top grade.
So I have been told.
And
And yeah, just keep going. It sucks. Very poor choice of words.
Just keep going. It
it-
sucks.
It sucks. But you've got to keep going for the whole length. It can be painful, and you may lose some friends because of it. But you've just got to keep going until you reach the end.
so, Dr. Simon Clark, why
Oh, here we go.
is it so hot this weekend? Yeah, it's going to be cold next weekend.
Global warming.
Because
mate.
that's the weather. that we live in a mid-latitude country where the weather is largely dominated by the jet stream, which has a wave pattern and
Like a sine
yeah, it's like a
curve.
sine wave going around the world. And whether we're in an up wave or a down wave, you get warmer or colder weather.
Okay.
That's the short answer. Whether or not whether you can ascribe a particular event to climate change or not is all but impossible. You can talk about probabilities, but you know, in terms of saying definitely whether it is warm because we put carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, basically impossible to say.
Okay.
Like that's probably is my allocated time talking about global warming before chat starts
Weather.
shitting all over it.
It's just due to weather.
Yeah, it's the short-term variation of atmospheric parameters is weather. Climate is long-term
Why is the equator so much hotter?
because it's close. Well, because it receives more energy per square meter.
I would have thought
than-
that the closeness is minuscule.
It is. It's not the closest. It's the geometry of having. If you've got a sphere relative to like another sphere, the amount if you think about one square meter of sunlight that's come from the sun that hits the Earth,
Yeah.
it hits 1 square meter dead on at the equator. Then if you go further north to near the North Pole, that square meter is because of the curvature of the Earth, it's spread over a much larger area.
Ah, see, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It's like when you piss on a snooker ball.
Why do you have to go to pissing?
Is this the Chilluminati stream?
When you piss on a snooker ball, obviously the top and the bottom are going to get less piss.
We've all been there, yeah.
Less pissy. Yeah.
In all my time talking about this topic, I've never had that comparison come up.
Well, I think it's a good analogy.
It's everything.
Yeah, Duncan, piss on snooker balls, Jones. Joaquin, hentai is art, Hellstrand.
I mean, it is though. If like, let's.
This is the hill I will die on.
No. I'm not like defending it, saying it's valuable and great and worth of whatever. But it's art because it is something that someone has drawn, and it's a story. It's maybe a really shitty and disturbing story, but it is a story. So it is like pretty much everything art. We are doing art right now, in a way. You know?
We're hentai?
Well, I mean, I'm not at the moment, but
so I wouldn't say this is art.
I'm doing the Civ version of Piss
we are
Christ,
doing.
I think.
We are doing a live performance entertainment for.
I think art's thrown around too much. Art is pictures and frames, and you paint them.
And that's not even that.
It.
Like,
That's
So
the
music
end
isn't
definition.
art.
No.
Okay.
Is it? Let's
that's
go
the
over.
other
It.
extreme.
Is it a picture in a frame? You painted.
Oh shit! I wasted all my gold on
Oh no.
art.
buying the
Sorry,
wrong,
hentai.
buying the wrong tiles up. Fucking rip.
If hentai is art, does that mean that art is hentai?
Well, no. Like, this is set theory now.
This is a different thing. This like all musicians are artists, but not all artists are musicians. You know?
Or what is it? Socrates is a human. Like that logic thought experiment.
Yeah.
Socrates is a human,
Behold,
but not all
like,
humans
the
are Socrates.
Yes, exactly.
And with that, we're gonna get a cup of tea. Be right back, everyone. Stay tuned for more Civilization 6 after these important messages.
I didn't think it would get any worse.
Goodbye.
Bye.